Hey there, it's Brittany, and I'm back with an unboxing of new items from Jessie Jane's Beads. So you'll be seeing me use these in some videos pretty soon, hopefully in January, once the hullabaloo of the holidays calms down. So the first thing I wanted to show you were some of these beautiful thunder polish beads. Yeah, really pretty. I've never had thunder polish beads before. They're just really nice crystals. So these are 4mm cube, 50 pieces in light aqua. Aren't those super sparkly? Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be pretty as a bracelet, like twisted like that, like an ice bracelet? Oh my goodness, that would be gorgeous. I love that. We have 1mm. These are 13 inches per strand. 1mm beads. Look at those tiny babies. Those are so cute. I didn't know you could have 1mm tiny spacers like that. Those are tiny, and they're so, like, they're throwing sparkles everywhere. And then we have a 3x2mm in silver. I think they're all 13 inches, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So here's a 3x2. I think this one's 3x2 as well. Yep. So there's 2 strands of each one. And then we have a 3x2 in gold. Isn't that really pretty? So those were the thunder polish beads. Oh, so yummy. But the thing that's really going to steal the show in this unboxing is the new 2021-22 winter spring Pantone collection. So I'm so excited to show you everything. They release these on their website already, so I'll send you links, or I'll put links below. They are affiliate links, so they benefit the channel if you purchase using those links. And there is a coupon if you haven't already used it. It's Brittany 10, so you can use it on one order through Jessie Jane's Beads. I hope it's still active. So we have the first strand is Rhodonite, and if you'll remember, the box, I think it was October box, was a bunch of these mixes using the using the Pantone colors that have just come out. Look at these. Okay, so here's a big view of the beads, but look at individually. Like, this is such a cool bead. It kind of reminds me of a couple different things. It reminds me of being on a ship or something, like nautical, but it also reminds me of something like really old, like Roman or something. And then I really like these bead caps. I've used those in a couple designs lately. You've seen me use these honkin' huge mama beads. I really like these little boho beads. These are all handmade with clay and metal pieces and rhinestones and bead caps. And then we have a big, oh, I haven't seen that big mama before. It's like almost like a disco ball rondelle. It's like squished. I love that. And then look at this one. It's got chitons all over, silver and blue. It's like throwing glitter everywhere. And then we have the rest of the strand that's the same as the beginning. So that was Rhodonite. Then we have Mykonos blue. You know I love blue. Blue is so yummy. And then we have, so like another boho bead. Beautiful. I love that crystal AB. Then some metal in a smaller metallic crystal. Oh, look at the scroll work on that bead. That's kind of cool. And then a really nice, like, twisted oval in a metallic blue. More boho beads, some crackle glass, some smaller crystal, and then it goes on to copy the same side. So that is really, really pretty. That's such a vibrant set of blues, like 3 or 4 different blues on there. I think my favorite blue is this it's almost like a periwinkle. It's like a dark periwinkle. Beautiful. Next we have root beer. And I actually used some root beer beads from my October box. I think it was October, to make a bracelet for my Secret Santa. So I don't know if they've gotten their beads yet, so I can't, or their bracelet yet, so I can't disclose to you who that is. So we've got root beer, and These are gorgeous. So we got some boho beads. I love the rhinestones going like in circles around the middle. Some crystals, another boho beads. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boho beads on this one. So 4 of this type and then 2 of this type. And I love that it's mixed metal too. And then these, okay, I've said this before, but I like it when they drill the oval sideways. I love that. I just think it's so unique and something you don't see all the time. And then we have this big orb crystal that's half matte. Oh, and then a matte chocolate crystal, or ruby, excuse me, crystal right there. So that's a really pretty strand. Next we have something that's just so pretty and delicate. It's pale rosette. And we have it in little pale pink pearls and crystals. And then look at this bead. I just love that bead. It's a really big hole bead, but it's so pretty. So pretty. And then we have a pink AB crystal. And then I love these roses. And those are mixed metal. So we've got like a rose gold and a silver. Then we have a pink big crystal. And then look, this is rose quartz. So we have 2 rose quartz large donut beads, like, cause those are a huge, large hole. You could put leather through there. You could put like 3 or 4 millimeter leather through there. That's awesome. And then we have a beautiful crust shell boho bead. So again, each one of these is made by hand and it's clay covered in this case with crushed shell. And you know, I love shell. And then we repeat with those same beads. This is gorgeous. I actually wasn't really expecting to like the pink one as much as I do. I love pink, but pale pink's usually not my go-to color. And this is really, really pretty. Next is illuminating, and hello, look at this. It's so bright yellow and I love it. They've been good at putting out some really good yellow beads all year long. So we have a yellow AB. We have some nice metal. Crystal, I'm sorry, not crystal, but a crackle glass bead. And then look at this. This is like a little enamel metal bead. And it looks so retro and I just love it. It looks like a little vase almost. And then some more metal. Oh, I thought this was metal. It's a crystal. That's pretty cool. This looks like a little like ice cream or like sorbet, like shaved ice almost. Love that. And I love that the rhinestones are just pushed right into those little beads. And then we have, this is resin, but it's made to look like stone, and it's a large hole like Pandora style bead. And we have some sheriff stars. And then look at that. So it's silver on one side. That is my whole vibe going into 2022. Purple, crazy orange, and silver. That is amazing. That's my favorite bead on this strand. And then we have a beautiful boho bead too. Oh my gosh, this strand like showed up. Yeah, look, I think that's my favorite strand or bead that I've seen so far. But I really like this one too, and this one. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I know they had illuminating in the beginning of the year, but they didn't repeat the same beads. That's awesome that they could do that. Next, we have Adobe. Oh my goodness. I looked at these already, and honestly, I was like, oh, these are all pretty, but I didn't take the time to like go through them, and I'm glad I didn't because I'm like all excited all over again. We have like half matte flat crystal on the sides. That's cool, and like a yellow topazy color. But look at this one. It is so many different colors in just one crystal. That is so cool. I'm so glad there are 2 on the strand. And then look at this bow. Oh, it's okay. So we have 2 bead caps surrounding. So these are not attached to this bead, so you don't get confused, because sometimes they do have bead caps on the boho beads like we have here, but these are actually separate, so you can use those separately or together. And then they have the silver at the ends of that bead. But it's so cool. It's like a nice sunset orange. We've got some copper sheriff stars, which I don't have, which are awesome. I didn't know I was missing. And then this is a resin bead, but it is so cool. It kind of has like a matte gold finish almost. And then look at this copper ball. Look, they're like little suns with little faces. Can you see that? I know it's like hard to focus on something that tiny, but oh my gosh. That is so cool. I love these like little brown glass beads. They're a very rich color. And then we kind of just repeat once we get to the middle. So we have 3 boho beads on that, some really stunning metal, and these beautiful crystals. And that was Adobe. And then, my goodness, there are so many strands in the collection. So we have Fuchsia Fedora, and it's got some hot pink on it, and fuchsia, and we all know hot pink is my second favorite color. This bead is amazing. Look at that hot pink matte bead. So these are dyed beads, so they're a little bit coated. You can see if we might see a little bit of wear on them, but actually you can't really tell in the camera. So but it's really pretty. They're actually coated on the back, and the front, the color just comes through from the back. That is so pretty. Then we have some cage beads. We have some of these. I've been seeing these in more and more frequently in the mixes, and they're like channel set rhinestone spacers, which are pretty cool. Look at that. That is hot pink or fuchsia ball chain set in clay into a boho bead. That's neat. I love that color. I just love how bright that is. And this is my favorite bead on the strand. I am a sucker for a nice crystal ball bead. Love that. And then we have a square glass bead that's also coated. And then the middle bead is a boho bead with pink and silver and gold. And then, oh, look, we have some smaller potato chip spacers in gold. So then it repeats. This one right here is my favorite on this strand. So pretty. Next, we have a green. I'm really excited to work with these. This is gorgeous. So we have a green. It's called Leprechaun. And we go right into the crystal, and then that looks like a gemstone. I'm wondering if that's like quartz, dyed quartz, or agate or something. Not quite sure. Then we have a coated crystal bicone and some really nice bead caps. Then we have a luster coated green round crystal. And then look at this one. Look at that. That's amazing. It's... Look, you could string it 2 different ways. So they strung it like this with, so it's more like an orb, but you could string it like this, so it's more like an egg shape because there are holes going that way. And look, there's a flower on the top. That is really cool. And it does seem kind of leprechaun-y, like shamrocky. What kind of bead is that? That is cool. Maybe it's either wood or clay. I don't really know, but it's nice, big, thick heishi. We have a crystal with some more bead caps. We have a beautiful boho bead with Aurora Borealis and some bead caps, and then it repeats. So we get 2 of these beautiful enamel beads. Those are cool. I can see those working into some St. Patty's Day jewelry. So I'll be super honest. When I first saw this strand, I was so excited because there was an elephant, but then I immediately got sad because his trunk was down. But then I turned it over and his trunk is on his way up. So I'm going to call it and say that we can call him good luck. He's on his way to being good luck. He's not bad luck. So we can keep him. But we have some beautiful luster red crystal rondelles. And then do you see this? This is 1 spacer bead. So this is an antique bronze, and then it's got a spacer, rhinestone spacer in the middle, but it's holding these 2 beads together. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think, yeah, the rhinestones aren't in there. It's not 1 bead, it's 3 beads. So it's the 2 rhinestones and then the metal spacer. Then we have a metal bead, some thicker potato chip spacers. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen those before. Look at that fire red opaque crystal teardrop. That is really cool. We have a really nice red boho bead, a big red crystal. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get red crystals. And the funny thing is there's a store near me who charges more, like $1 more a strand for just red crystals. And I don't know if it's because they're more expensive, but that's a nice red one. Then we have our beautiful little faux cinnabar elephant, and then it repeats. That is so cute. So cute. And then last but not least in this collection, we have Spring Lake. So Spring Late's another blue. Can you believe we have 3 blues? I love it. You know I love blue. And none of them are turquoise. So we have a matte gray. We have, is this a porcelain bead? I think so. Yeah, that's a porcelain bead. That's awesome. And then we have some beautiful metal. We have a boho bead here, and it's funny because it's plain, but I like it. I like it. It gives us a little sophistication in a boho bead. I mean, not that they're all not sophisticated, but I like sometimes that we're not taking away just from the color of the clay. We have a glass rondelle, faceted rondelle. We have another boho bead. And then it repeats. Oh, we get 3 of these large, and then 2 of the small, and then 2 of the porcelain beads. Those are beautiful. So those are the Pantone 2122 strands. But Jesse James Beads is super smart, and you know what they did? They made some chain to match some of these. So they dyed this chain to match. I am not going to open these, but I recently unboxed the December Magical Mystery Bead box, and I'll show you the chain that was in that one. So each one of these chains looks like this. So they have the dangle. I love these. I think they add so much interest to your project. And they dyed them to match specifically to their beads. So we have a perfect match. You don't have to think about it. In Leprechaun. And these are just the ones that I have. They might have other colors on their site. Perfect match in Mykonos blue. Perfect. Look at that. That's a hard blue to match. My goodness. And then we have a perfect match in root beer. Isn't that awesome? Let me find the root beer strand again. I think this is it. Yeah. Perfect brown. Sometimes it's really hard to match brown. And it'll go with the Adobe. I think that was called Adobe, right? Yeah. It'll go with Adobe too. Well, these two look like they would go really well with each other, and even like Fire Whirl would look really nice. All of these look good together. But then they also have a different type, and these are the Enamel Chain. So they have 2 different styles of Enamel Chain. And this one I'll have to open because I don't have an open pack anywhere. But this is the one that it was perfectly dyed to match Fire Whirl. And I got a little tangled, but perfectly fine. So it looks perfect with Fire World. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And look at the chain itself is red. So like we have the red enamel, but we have also red metallic chain. Oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I want to put it with turquoise. And then there are a couple other new chains. And this is the packaging. They have a teeny itty bitty ball chain, and I'm pretty sure it comes with 6 pieces of connectors included, so you have a yard each, and then some beautiful gold ball chain too. So just a sneak peek of some things to come over the next however long. And I wanted to share with you everything that was on the site. Again, I will leave links below. Let me know, what was your favorite Pantone strand? I can't choose because I loved them all. I really liked the pale Rosette. I really liked the Leprechaun. Oh, and I really liked Adobe. But do you see those aren't my normal colors? Like normally I would be like blue, blue, blue. It's just because they have such fantastic different beads on them. So I really, really love this chain. This was my favorite out of the chains. So anyway, stay tuned. Let me know what your favorite thing was. What do you want to see me make with some of this stuff maybe? So I can get some ideas, because I mean, I make this stuff so you guys can see it. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Jesse James Beads, and stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Bye-bye. How is that angle possible for your neck, bud? She does this all the time, and I don't understand how she can angle. There we go. Oh, you're still doing it. How do you have that angle, babe? Yeah, let's straighten that neck out, bud. Oh, Love you, Goldie. Hi. Hi. I love you. How about we straighten our neck a little bit, okay? Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at those teeth. Oh, she's so cute. Say Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. We love you.